Today I fucked up by making a coffee at a family gathering. This literally happened this morning and I'm cringing. So, it's my BF's birthday today and his family always visit for his birthday. I stayed up late last night prepping for his birthday, no balloons, banners and presents. Anyway, his family arrived in the morning and so I woke up early to clean. I am running on 2 hours of sleep and don't have time to chill. His family arrived and I offer them a cup of tea or coffee and everyone says yes. While making the tea I think I'd better make myself a cup of coffee because I'm so tired. I grab a random mug not even thinking about it because it's just a mug. Anyway, fast forward to a couple of minutes later when I am standing in front of everyone in the living room with my cup of coffee in hand. As I am talking I notice everyone is super quiet and just staring and not saying anything. I thought maybe I'd said something but I couldn't think of what I may have said that offended them. It wasn't until my fiancé was doing some weird eye contact with me and then to the cup that I only then realized that I'd been standing talking to my partner's whole family with a mug in my hand that says, "Nobody knows I love anal peach." The mug. I was mortified. I just stood there and in a panic said that I didn't realize what mug I was holding and that it's just a mug I like to drink coffee from because my partner bought it for me. At this point everyone's awkwardly looking at the ground and the walls. My mill is just staring at my fiancé. I went into the kitchen, ditched the mug and stood there for a good 5 minutes asking why me? Too long did not read. I was super tired and made myself a coffee in a super inappropriate mug and drank it in front of my fiancé's family. Need a new mug. Everybody knows I love anal. Knee-jerk response to husband. Sorry, did I use your cup again? Up the awkwardness. Honestly, this is hilarious. I hope that someday you'll be able to find it so. Being in a state of shock, it is understandable you might have missed a few important points there. It is obvious that the cup is yours. Being in your cupboard and you being comfortable using it despite not being fully aware of the setting, it is obvious that you did not buy that cup for yourself as no one ever bought such cup for themselves. It is obvious that it is their son who bought it for you. The message on the cup says that the owner loves being taken anally. However, anal sex is usually a two-person job. Therefore, it implies that their son loves anal sex as well. Now you are embarrassed because they have seen your cup. But just imagine how the seemingly conservative parents felt knowing their good boy likes fucking his fair lady in the ass and how proud he is of that. The mug is just a joke. Done. Why would anyone take this seriously? Have some fun in life, laugh at silly things. What? It stands for a new amazing life. Today I fucked up for sending him a video of me deep-throating a dildo. So lately I've been seeing someone who lives far away, 13-hour drive. We talk every day over text, phone calls, but I have only met him twice in real life. Most of our conversations are sexual. He knows I have a deep throat kink, and he claims he is into it too. He asked me to send him a video of me deep-throating a dildo. He requested this because he wanted something to jerk off to and requested that I make it quick. As a result, I didn't focus on the technique or trying to make it sloppy. I knew I would have to try to record this several times in order to get it right. Record it at the correct angle so it looks visually appealing while also having my throat in the correct position to achieve this task. It wasn't visually appealing. I guess he expected it to look sexy like in porn. They also get to repeat the scene multiple times and have dedicated cameramen. It definitely wasn't sexy. Basically a video of gagging on a dildo, and my gagging face isn't very pretty. I sent it to him anyways, even though it looked pretty horrible. I don't know why I did it. Unfortunately he watched it and was not super enthusiastic about it. He is usually pretty talkative over text, but since he is now perpetually turned off, I guess he is not attracted to me anymore. I shouldn't have sent it. It was by far the cringiest thing I have ever done. Unfortunately I liked him and we made plans to hang out in a few weeks. Guess that's not happening anymore. TLR, today I fucked up by sending a video of me deep-throating a dildo to this guy I'm seeing. I think it turned him off because the conversation ended abruptly. Today you fucked up not naming your throwaway account Throwedaway. I think he is just jerking right now so he can't talk to you. Funny TIFU. Basically a video of gagging on a dildo, so you over-delivered. That's success secret number 1. Unless he has multiple deep-throating women throwing themselves at him, then he fucked up. Or he's just busy and you're reading too much into this. It's probably that. Especially considering he requested it, seems really weird that he'd suddenly just stop. You mentioned that the conversation ended abruptly, but also perpetually turned off. Has he replied at all to the video? If not, there's a number of plausible reasons other than him not liking it that could have occurred. But, without further context, it's hard to say. Either way, if, for whatever reason, he has elected to ghost you over this, it's really not a fuck up on your part. You were both clear about interests and wants and you only behaved based on that. How you doin'? Today I fucked up by opening the wrong door naked. Obligatory. This happened last week. Last week I was invited to a week-long meeting for senior executives at my company. I still have no idea why I got the invite, but it was beachside so I figured why not. Once we arrive I realize I'm going to be sitting in a conference room with a view of the ocean for 9 hours a day, followed by 4-hour dinners with a lot of drinking involved. This wasn't like being with my coworkers. But despite how seriously these people took themselves, there is also a big company drinking culture that they took advantage of. They would stay up until 2 or 3 a.m. partying, then wake up at 7 for all-day meetings. I have no idea how they did it. And #X200B. The second night I'm there, I decide to join them and drink more than I usually do. I was swigging wine a bit at the beach bay with the team. Once I felt drunk I decided, I'm not going to embarrass myself here, and went back to my hotel room, disrobed, and fell asleep at around 11. About an hour later I have to piss. I wake up a bit disoriented, and not sober, kind of rubbing my eyes in the dark. I open the door to the bathroom and then it slams behind me. I'm not in my bathroom. I'm in the hotel hallway completely naked. And #X200B. So it's like midnight. I can practically hear the senior team at the beach bar. Luckily I was on the first floor, and the end of my hallway was a door to a boardwalk to the beach. I can't go naked to the hotel front desk. The towel shack is closed. I run out the door onto the beach, which is luckily on the other side of the hotel than the beach bar. And #X200B. Ow, I'm locked out of the whole place, cunt to the breeze. I'm standing on the beach for a few minutes just cursing and praying before I think to go to the property next door. I run to the next boardwalk down the beach and run up. I proceed to hop 6 fences before I'm back on my hotel's property. I haven't seen a single soul yet and I'm thinking this could change at any minute. I run across the outdoor wedding area of the hotel, hop another fence, and I'm faced with a row of balconies that look exactly the same. And #X200B. I'm in room 106 so I drunkenly attempt to count to the third balcony. I locate it, crawl through some hedges, hop the balcony fence and just pray I'm in the right room and the door is unlocked. I'm not sure what I would have done if I looked in the wrong window, but I looked into the dark room and just had to guess. I stood in front of the balcony door for about 2 extra minutes just praying it was unlocked. And #X200B. And it was. I walked, still naked, into my hotel room and realized everything was fine, no one had saw me. I drunkenly texted my boyfriend, "I have a crazy story," before I fell asleep promptly. I woke up in the morning with an allergic reaction to something I had crawled through from my ankles to my chest. But all things considered, that seemed like minor collateral compared to getting immediately fired B. Possibly assaulted or C. Sent to beach jail. So I thanked my lucky stars. And went to another 9-hour meeting. And #X200B. Too long did not read. I walked naked into the hallway at a work meeting and had to go Jason Bourne to get back into my hotel room. You were the star of a sitcom just now. I did this once. Was drunk in a hotel, sleeping naked. I had a dream that I was in school and that the bathrooms were out off of the hallways and not right in the rooms. Drunkenly stumble out of bed and walk directly into the hall before I snap to it as the door slams behind me. My wife was asleep in the room so I just pounded on the door as I heard folks coming down the hall from around a corner. She was half asleep and didn't want to open the door because she didn't know who TF was pounding on it. So that was fun. I will wait for the security camera footage. But, did you ever get to pee? What a cliffhanger. Rest easy knowing you were potentially caught on several cameras along the way. This is an A+ story. Today I fucked up buying a lace bodysuit and ruining the night. This just happened. My ribs hurt from laughing. A little background. I'm not skinny by any means. I have a wider body frame. Also I have a decent-sized chest. F27 Mally, my 28 male fiancé and I stopped by an adult shop. They were having a sale on plus-size outfits. We just got engaged and he always tries to help me love my body. So I bought a lacy bodysuit that comes with a robe. Think, ooh, freshly engaged, let's have a fun weekend. Very close to this. So he is in the other room distracted, so I thought okay, let's slip this on and do a shock reveal. I throw it on and woo booty, I looked like this. He walked into me wheezing, laughing. He tried to be like no not at all babe, but started laughing cause I was. To say the night was ruined is an understatement. Oh well, star watching it is. Dr. bought a bodysuit for sexy time, ended up looking like a 1980s wrestler. Edit. Thanks for the love and the brand suggestions for places to look for outfits. He and I are loving the comments. Also the stars were pretty, we saw 5 shooting stars. 1. This is the definition of expectation versus reality. I take it he was not ready to rumble? A sense of humor is more attractive than any lace bodysuit could be. Thanks for sharing, smiley face. Laughing my ass off, I've bought some duds like that before. Torrid has some great plus size options if you want something that will fit you well. Oh my ha ha ha. Try Love Honey, their plus-sized lingerie is fantastic. Get him to try it on. Twice the laughs, tears of joy, tears of joy.